Hey everybody, it's Synik 25 here, bringing you the Yu-Gi-Oh! Battle, and this time I'm playing some Blackwings. So, yeah, to go right into the battle, I get first move. Kind of a rough hand here. I don't really have anything I could really do with it. Dark Arm's kind of dead. I don't have anything to pair with Kalut, and I can only activate Black Sonic if I summon Kalut, so this isn't that great of a hand. But nevertheless, I just proceed to summon Thunder King and set 3. So it's still a threatening field, but not really at the same time, because this Black Sonic's dead, and I only really have Bottomless and Forbidden Lance to protect me. So I'm a little vulnerable here. But he activates Mystical Space Typhoon, gets rid of my Lance, activates Supply Unit. Now, this is a really dangerous card, so your opponent just pluses like crazy off of it, so I'm thinking I need to get rid of that immediately if I can. But anyway, he just sets a card and passes turn to me. I draw into another Kalut. And at this point, I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to run in with Thunder King, see what I'm playing against. And triggered this Dragonstar thing. This is a really interesting deck. It's basically a deck comprised entirely of floater cards that bring out really big synchros. And I was having really trouble, I guess, getting through to my opponent's life points. But he summons this other one. I honestly don't know much about this deck, so forgive me if I'm a little bit unknowledgeable about it. But I go ahead, at this point, I'm like, you know what? I should just summon Kalut just so I make my Black Sonic alive and pass turn from there. So on his move, he goes ahead, sets one card, and taps the run on the Thunder King, and I let him do that. I don't activate Black Sonic, and he does get Supply Unit. Actually, can you activate Black Sonic? Oh, it has to be against the Blackwing monster. Blackwing monster doesn't just have to be on the field. So yeah, I couldn't have activated Black Sonic there anyway. So it goes back to me. I finally get into a Black Whirlwind, but again, like nothing really good to pair with it. So I'm basically just playing defensive here, and I'm hoping I can make good utility out of this Black Sonic, but can't really. So I have a pretty brick hand. So again, it goes back to him. I do have Gale on my hand this time around. We're just passing it back and forth here. But I finally draw into a monster that I can utilize well at Black Whirlwind, and I proceed to activate it, summon Zephyros, get Blizzard, and just run into whatever face down he has. And unfortunately, I can't get over it and take 400. So on his move, he's going to just summon this thing, Synchro out for Formula Synchron, draw a card, Synchro out for TG Hyper of Byron, which proceeds to get Bottomless. He activates his spell card here, puts those back into a deck, draws 2 cards, activates a Pendulum, and passes back to me. Now, I'm just going to go ahead and summon Gale here and get Black Whirlwind's effect. Go ahead and take Orochi. And I try to Black Horse the field here, but that unfortunately gets Black Horn of Heaven. Zephyros goes to the grave for that. I bounce Black Whirlwind back to get it to the field, take my 400, and just run in with Kalut. So unfortunately, he knows that. He deprisons Zephyros. That's a little unfortunate. And I'm still sitting here with a Black Sonic, so I really want, actually 2 Black Sonics that I really want to activate. So he Reckless Greeds, draws 2 cards, Soul Charges again, gets all these cards to the field, and I think he's going to proceed to Synchro up for Armides, which is actually a really good play. Actually, no, he goes straight into Shooting Quasar Dragon. And I'm sitting here like, oh my gosh. I gotta get over Quasar now. So he's MSTing everything left and right. I just lost one Black Sonic. And yeah, he's just putting cards back in the deck to draw more, sets a card. Now I'm thinking, okay, I'm staring down a Shooting Quasar Dragon with a pretty brick hand. This is not turning out very well. But let's see what we can do here. So I'm just going to go ahead and summon Blizzard, get back Gale, trigger Black Whirlwind to nab Steam, summon out Gale, Synchro out for Catastor. Gale lowers Shooting Quasar. I attempt to run in with Catastor. Quasar says no, but then I'm just going to summon Dark Arm here and get rid of it. So I actually managed to get rid of Shooting Quasar Dragon with a brick hand. So I was actually pretty happy about that. But he's just getting too many pluses here. I mean, between the 2 supply units and the amount he's able to pick apart my field, I'm just slowly running out of cards to use. You know, he's gonna just, you know, basically run me out. So he Dark Holes my entire field. He procs supply unit twice, and he's just getting too much advantage at this point. There's nothing I can do. So basically, me taking down Shooting Quasar Dragon with a brick hand was basically the highlight of this duel. But otherwise, I'm basically going to get OTK'd here, I think. And not quite yet, but soon. So I go ahead, activate Pot of Duality, pray for something good. And, I mean, the Shura is okay. Go ahead, summon Shura. I think, yeah, just take Blizzard and turn from there, because there's nothing I can do. He activates another Reckless Greed for more card advantage, summons out whatever this thing is, and gets rid of my face, actually my entire field. And that's basically game from here, I think. He's just triggering supply unit left and right, getting so much advantage. There's just literally nothing I could have done. But hey, you know what? The fact that I was able to take down Shooting Quasar Dragon, I mean, that's worth watching this video just in its own right. So, I guess you guys can just proceed to watch me get destroyed by Dragonstars. So, oh my gosh, that deck is insane, man. That deck is insane. But put up a good fight with a brick hand. So that's about all I have to show for myself here. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, this has been Synik 25 here, bringing you some Blackwings. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and take care.